we'll have to wait and see about that, but we are going to get underway. It will be Dazed Clan on the left. It's Scorcher, John, Crozen, and Live Armada. On the side of Waste Station, we have Starkiller, Diode, Riznak, and Puzzles to start things off. Scorcher's going to find the first blood here and is looking to make it a... What the hell was that? All right. That was, you know, a super jump, I guess, if you ever seen one there. And all of a sudden, 3 dead from the side of Dazed. No one's gone for that ball yet. And it is actually going to include some of the changes as well. So, you know, Streets no longer will have that shotgun. It's going to have the sidekick spawning up in that vending machine here. And it's beginning to play, you know, kind of like Recharge right now because no one's gone for this ball whatsoever. No one wants to touch it, apparently, as we're getting underway. We see all the bandits. The camo is going to be in the hands of Starkiller, trying to track down where these players are in the middle of the map. Gonna help out with one. Puzzle's gonna find that kill, and Starkiller is gonna move in towards the back tram where these players are gonna be spawning up, and is gonna trade 1-for-1 with Live Armada. So that's a big kill for the side of Dazed to get that camo out of Waste Station's hands, and it's a 1-for-1 trade as well. They are gonna have possession of the ball. It's gonna be up to 14 points here and counting as Waste Station trying to get that ball back into the tram station. They will lose their players in the process. So 2 dead. It's going to be Starkiller and Diode coming in. I believe they spawned on the other side of the map, except for Starkiller, who is somewhere in the back. Going to be working around towards the tree. Going to be on screen. We'll have John, who's taking some shots left, right, and center. It will survive. So Crozen's going to be over by the ramp. You're going to see the players inside. Going to lose one. That will be Live Armada down. Waste Station is going to flood inside of Tram. You're going to see one go down at the front. They can't finish the second, so Crozen's going to have to fall back and try to regen shields. They're going to lose Scorcher on the outside here. And the ball, you know, still has not been touched. I think is just about getting, or has been reset now. It's only been 15 seconds so far. We're over a minute and a half into the round, and you can see right now we are still on 15 seconds of ball time. No one is touching this. Make it 17. Waste Station, you know, maybe they kill out the entire clock and we just play Slayer for the rest of this half. And right now that ball has not really been picked up by anybody here. Diode's going to pick it up, or at least was going for it, is instead going to go and help the teammate pick up that kill and is going to take it into the back of Tram. Dazed with 2 dead. Going to have to regroup and have to break through the front door. Camo as well is going to be on the board soon, I believe. Or, well, there's no counter for that, so maybe it's been picked up already. Someone may already have it. You're going to see the flood coming in. Dazed is trying to get... Oh, little too short of a jump there. And they're just going to drop down and just shoot him in the back here. So that's going to be one. Scorcher will go down. Trying to find the second. And that grenade was not a sticky, so no actual kill there. And that will be Starkiller in the back to clean up. It's currently going to pick up, you know, the commando. And it's going to go for these players that are going to be in towards the ramp. That nade, and a nice repulse there is going to get that nade out of town. The Starkiller still working around the back, looking for where these players have gone. No one's really doing the skill jump here, as instead is going to spot a player in the back, just pick up that kill on towards Live Armada. John will fall as well, so it's all on Scorcher and Crozen to try and get on towards this ball, as Waste Station is going to just about hit the 50-point mark here. That's at 49 points, close enough. The 2.5 minutes on the clock is something that you have to start considering here. If you're the side of Dazed, you do have to go for this. A ball a little more, I guess, a little more pressing than before. You are, you know, finally going to get some points on the board. They're going to get their first 2 and more here, as Scorcher will have that ball in their possession. But they know that there's players are coming in. Players are going to be dropping down and trying to provide the team support here. As John in mid is going to be taking a gunfight up with someone in towards Tires, is going to, you know, slide past one, is going to trade 1-for-1 here. Scorcher's going to be inside of a smoke. They're going to be looking for where these players may have gone. But everyone's kind of losing track of everybody for the time being. 2 dead on either side means that the ball is going to be available for Scorcher to toss into the corner here. But Crozen will go down. Diode is going to fall as well. The player over towards Streets trying to find this kill, because eventually John will pick it up, but all of his teammates have fallen around him. So that's 3 dead for the side of Dazed. Camo in the hands of Starkiller once again. Put this to pretty good use last time and did end up trading a 1-for-1. So we're going to see if they can make, you know, a little bit better here. He's going to put shots into one player. That's going to be John. Going to shoot the player over towards Heaven. He's going to retreat. Doesn't want to give that up just yet, but will find John on the refrag and will get taken down. So again, kind of a 1-for-1 trade with this camo. Not exactly, you know, the best use that you want to see. The Scorcher is going to fall. The ball is still going to be in the hands of the side of well, it was in Dazed's hands right now, and it looks like they're going to be dropping back. Diode is going to be repulsed backwards. Dazed will have that ball. Crozen's going to take it and just run for the hills for a little bit here, but all the players will be falling. Waste Station's going to lose 2. Dazed will lose 1. As we try to push in towards Tran, the ball we could be tossed out in towards Courtyard here. And we're going to see where the play is going to next here. So you're going to see Scorcher on screen. We're going to move over towards John. And it will be Crozen here with this ball. Going to be working up towards top. But again, you know, there's only a minute on the clock. They're still down, you know, about 35 seconds here. So Dazed is going to have to play a lot of possession time for the next minute or so, and if it hopes to keep this one alive in their favor. As a Way Station over 53 points, it's been, you know, a significant amount of time since they've actually touched the ball. They've been more than happy to just kind of let it sit on the ground. It seems like, well, they haven't been really close enough to actually get on towards it. As they're going to be 1-for-1 trade there, John will lose his life. As Puzzles and Diode will go down, Riznak's going to fall as well. Starkiller's going to be the last one up, on towards the ball carrier, finds one, gets traded out. And that is going to be Scorcher again with this ball. So 30-second difference between these two teams with under a minute to go. As Puzzle's trying to get over towards one, but Live Armada's going to pick up that kill, and Scorcher's going to get away with this ball here. As Armada finally will get picked off in the corner. They knew where he was. It was only a matter of time here. As you can see, Riznak trying to get on towards this ball. And instead, teammates are just going to run away. Scorcher's still in possession, though, and it's going to be only a 10-point difference as they're trying to rotate this out. They know where the pressure is coming from. Way Station is trying to give chase here. The ball is not moving all that fast, and Scorcher's going to actually bring it right back over towards Way Station. It's going to be a 5-second point difference. Dazed has brought this one back with 38 seconds on the clock, but Riznak is going to pick up 2 here. And that is going to put a lot more pressure now on towards Dazed. Way Station's got the ball. Diode is running away with it, increasing this lead as time is going to tick down as the ball will be dropped. It will hit the floor. 2 dead for the side of Way Station. As we're going to see, John is trying to work around the back, and Scorcher will have this ball again. The main ball carrier for the team is going to try and rotate this in towards the back, but there's 2 players from Way Station here. The team wasn't fully rotated over in time, and Way Station is able to capitalize on that. There's going to be one inside of PD, and the last player alive from Dazed is going to be Crozen on the other side of the map here. Going to be coming out of Tram. Is going to be where spike grenades are. And unfortunately right now, that's a lot of players between the side of Dazed and that ball. Time is ticking down. There's only 10 seconds on the clock. And they have to get to this. They're still down by 20. As you can see, Crozen's going to go in. Is going to get dropped. And John will be the last player alive from the team as time ticks down. I don't know. We'll actually grab onto that ball. There's 2 seconds to go on the clock. But as he's forced to throw it out, that is going to be the end of round, or almost the end of round number 1. There you go. Okay, Scorcher had it at the last second and will end up falling. It's going to be 1-0 now for Way Station. We are going to get back underway with round number 2 as Way Station has picked up the first round. It's going to be 1-0 right now. I mean, there was a lot of time spent without touching that ball in the beginning stages of round number 1. We're going to see if round number 2, you know, basically follows that pattern here. Scorcher will go dead. Actually, 3 dead from Dazed in relatively quick succession here, as they're going to lose everybody on the team. It was just John alive, trying to stay alive. Is going to, you know, trade 1 for 1. It's going to be the stock rifle. And this is the first time we've seen that. It's going to be the hands of Crozen here, and the camo will be grabbed by Starkiller. Barely going to get away. Starkiller, I think, has had every single camo over in the course of this game so far. Starkiller is going to spot 1 over here up towards the balcony. Is probably just going to go for the smack, and there you go. That's going to be the kill. That's going to be a stock rifle in possession. I'm going to continue forward here with this weapon in hand, and is going to spot Scorcher here, and is going to put some shots over. Not going to land them, unfortunately, here, but still going to have that camo. Still going to be working around the points. You know, still going in the favor of Way Station. They're up to 17 as the camo is going to run out here, and is going to pick up that kill as well. Or actually, just Diode to end up saving him and basically helping out the teammate there. The stock rifle still coming in play. He's going to find the headshot there onto Crozen. So some big kills here from Starkiller, who's up to 19 and leading the team right now for Way Station as they're trying to make their way and clear out Tram. The ball is inside and in their possession. Starkiller is just continuing to just put shots with this rifle in towards everybody. Is going to result in a killing spree and a 360 to go with it here. As Crozen's going to drop off, knows that there's a player here. Is going to put the shots into Puzzles. Puzzles will go down. That's 3 dead for the side of Way Station. But the ball is still out and on the ground. 19 points over to Way Station. And Dazed is finally going to try and put up their first on the board here. As we are going to see Crozen with this ball in hand. Is going to rotate it right back into, well, the entire Way Station team, basically. Way Station's got to turn around here because the players are right there. Instead, they're going to lose 2. Dazed's the only one left up on the map right now. And that is going to give Dazed some ball time here as they're going to pick things up. And they are going to work their way into the back of Tram. and try to, get a good amount of time to, there's Camo once again, and Camo's actually going to lose to Crows, and Diode had that Camo and ended up just getting smacked in the face twice with the ball, so Crozen just taking the skull, bashing him in the face with it. He's going to find 2, but 4 dead for Dazed means that Waystation going to fully take over the area. They're going to pick up the ball. They're going to pick up basically all the resources on the map right now. And they will end up taking that ball possession. They will retake the lead along with it. And now we are going to get back into, more of a tie, more of an even game. It's 3 players, 4 players all die in very quick succession here. The nades are flying in. You can see Dazed is pushing their way in towards the top of Tram here. This Waystation is going to lose 2 players. John still continuing to fire away and is going to try to track down this ball. There's 2 players coming in from the shotgun street, and he's going to be forced to retreat. He's going to pick up that assist as the teammates will be there. You're going to see up top, it's going to be the shots coming through. It's going to be John again, 23 right now, leading the game, leading the whole lobby in kills at the moment. As you can see, Dazed just trying to still reclaim that ball. It's going to be reset, and John is going to grab onto that. So he's going to grab that, try to rotate it back towards the team, and it's going to try to get out without taking too much damage, and will do so. Only takes a little bit of a lick. As they're going to continue picking this one up. The points are still going to climb. Dazed is going to take the lead here. As Waystation trying to group up. Camo is coming up in about 10 seconds. So, Waystation is going to be looking for that. They've gotten every single camo so far this game. So we're going to see if that trend continues here. As you can see, it's going to be up in 1, and Live Armada might be the first one. Finally picks one up for Dazed, so the power up on the map will finally go over to Dazed Clan. It's their first one of the map. I think they're, 1 for 5? I think there's been at least 4 going to Waystation's side. You're going to see if you can make use of this. There's going to be a nice back smack there. Looking to put shots into the second player, trying to stay alive and maintain this camo. Will end up trading, so, I will guess a 1 for 2. So not the worst, but John, last player alive, is going to go down, trying to get that ball out of business. Got up to 69 points here. So, Dazed getting a pretty significant amount of points. As Waystation is going to continue to try and move that ball back in towards Tram. I mean, everyone seems to be preferring just back Tram area. There's used to be, I guess, a lot more PD holds. That doesn't seem, and even the A stronghold doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Everyone likes to work their way into the back here, and it's going to play in a rotation game. There's no rockets or anything to really explode and destroy any setups, so, it's only the camo that you can rely on nowadays. Dazed is going to break through the front door. They're going to pick up that ball. It's going to be down on the ramp. Some great shots there from Starkiller, though, means 3 players from Dazed are going to go down. That Stalker rifle has been deadly in his hands. As you're going to see the shots continue to ring out as that rifle goes to work. Gets the assist, though, but a teammate is going to be there. It's going to be John picking up both, as Scorcher is going to continue. Actually, he's now leading the lobby in kills, or excuse me, no, that's actually Starkiller. So 25 for Starkiller. The Star Rifle from the back is going to get a double kill for Crozen here. Is going to pick that one up. Only 15 more seconds needed here for Dazed before they take round number 2. Send it to a round 3. Waystation looking to deny. They want to finish this up now. With 5 seconds to go, I don't think they can get to this ball in time, which means Dazed is going to take round number 2. We're headed to a third deciding round of Streets Oddball. It was quite the turnaround, honestly.
Makes sense for a round number 3, get another caster, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the map lasted so long, you had time to get in and get ready. And everyone, we got James here. I'm very excited to have you. It's been a while. I haven't casted with you in some time, actually, it feels like.
It has been a minute. But what's not a minute is how long Dazed Clan lasted right there. All 4 down pretty much instantly. Waystation with a very nice break right off the bat, and the first 10 points on the board in this round number 3.
Yep, we are going to see. I mean, it's starting, basically the same. It's been the same start, basically all 3 rounds. Is that Waystation picking up at least, this first 20 or so points before Dazed is able to get their hands on that ball. And look at that, camo in the hands of Scorcher. Going to be the only player up left from his team. Double kill on the board. You got to pick up the ball. Sir, you have camo. Don't pick up the ball, because that puts a giant indicator over your head. But Dazed, gets possession of this ball relatively early on. So, maybe those first couple rounds, they're just maybe a slow start. First 30 seconds, they're trying to gain their bearings. Then they seem to be doing relatively okay after that.
Yeah, maybe just needed that time to warm up. Orchard, though, locking down the Cafe Gen, tying the Starkiller for the most kills, now leading the lobby 29, number 30 at top A. Trying for the ninja, but not getting it. Leading the lobby now, though. 29, 12, 25. Good amount of ball time as well. Scorcher turning up the heat. And Casper's Curse, just so we say that.
Right as we say, you know, just gets immediately domed. It is what it is, though. As you can see, the shots are continuing to come through, but Dazed has just been constantly going 3 or 4 dead. You know, it's never happened a way station, basically, over the course of this entire map. It's only Dazed that ever seems to kind of lose all their players in a very short period of time here. And yet, here we are in round 3, right? Dazed has somehow been able to recover from all those situations that they've been put in. And they actually have the lead. I mean, it's 1 point. It's still a lead right now, but it's 1 point. So we are going to see Way Station, you know, lose 2 players. Probably the remaining 2 players usually tend to play their lives here. As you can see, that's a nice kill there. Out of Diode, who picks up 2, and Dazed will lose 2, potentially a 3rd. That was a camo too, I'm pretty sure. So John not able to get away with that, and that means Way Station's going to have the ball and 3 dead.
Yeah, well, while I was trying to get my camera set up, I was watching the first and a little bit of the first and most of the second round. I feel like Dazed Clan, they are playing a very scrappy kind of game. Way Station, we playing a little bit more setup focused. And you mentioned Dazed Clan always seems to go like 3-4 down. Way Station doesn't seem to do that. It's, I think, a matter of Dazed is trying to get a big stretch of time before they're really fully set up. They're letting people from Way Station kind of just live around them, and you can't do that. You cannot let the R team just sort of live in and around your setup. You've got to clear them out, and you can't even make the argument like, you know, Halo 2, Halo 3, Reach, Halo 5 even. That clock would not stop if you didn't, regardless whether you held the ball or not. But here in Infinite, the clock stops when you hold the ball, so there's no excuse. Take the time, clear out your setup, and then start holding the ball if you're wanting to do that. Otherwise, if you're going to try the scrappy route, you got to keep that ball moving. You got to make sure that the R team is constantly having to throw themselves out of position in order to chase down your ball carrier.
No, absolutely. I mean, you're going to see the points. I mean, since in the time since we've talked, Way Station there has stretched the lead to about 30 points. Dazed is going to be in possession of this, though, and you can see them kind of, you know, all over the place here. PD, the ball is actually going to get tossed out relatively preemptively as they lose 2 players, make it 3. A triple kill for Diode is going to find everyone basically over on PD. I think Scorcher was just coming off a respawn, or it would have been a 4 dead. And, like, you know, moments like that are basically what I was saying. This is why Way Station is winning this map right now. They're able to find those critical situations, take out multiple players, losing minimal of their own. I'm pretty sure that was a 3-for-1 trade on the map. And that means all of Dazed coming up from the other side of the map. Way Station is going to get plenty of time here, you know, get a free 15, 20 seconds before Dazed can come in. Dazed just went 3 down again. Way Station loses 2 in the process, but they still are able to take out 3, and they're still able to grab that ball, which means there's only 15 seconds left now before Way Station can close this map out. And Dazed, now you gotta go.
But there is not enough time. You could hit all the G slides in the world. There's not enough time. And Way Station going to take game number 1 in a 2-1 victory.
Let's see the impact of those new jumps that they put in, because those are live. I'm very curious to see, because I actually don't remember if Streets had one, and I don't recall seeing one, at least in that first map. So I'm going to see if anyone makes use of it. And, well, I said camo, no rush, and then immediately Riznak rushes for it. So, you know, there's a start.
I would say with camo on Aquarius, I kind of feel like whether it's overshield or camo, they lend themselves to the 2 different game types that you play on this map. I feel like camo, you get a lot more use out of it in a team slayer like this, where that camo player can be sneaky. They can take odd angles, put a couple shots, fade back into, you know, nothingness, give intel for their team. Whereas capture the flag and, well, even neutral bomb now, new game mode and playlist, I feel like the overshield is actually a little bit better suited there. You have someone who can shrug off damage as they're running the flag or moving the bomb in. But as we're yapping here, the game is pretty tight so far. 5-7, slim lead for Way Station, as Dazed Clan is trying to tie up a Diode, doing his very best. Does not get the
Yeah,
triple kill, but does keep the lead in Waste Station's favor. Only 1 point now, though. And we're seeing all of Waste Station. They're all spawning over at blue base. There's a big push coming out pink side. And there's 2 players from Dazed Clan over at pink side. I want to see if they can defeat this push here.
I mean, I was gonna say Scorcher, you got to turn around because he was looking towards mid. He's able to find one, but goes down to the second, so they're gonna lose that exchange 2-1. It's gonna be a 2-point lead out here for Waste Station right now. So you can see the BR's been picked up as well. Crozen has, the familiar early season weapon in hand. The Starkiller looking as, in the time we looked away was, 1-3, I think, has now made it 3-3. Does have the camo once again. Had majority of the camos on streets, and is going to continue, I guess, camo monopolization here by, picking up some more, and is going to assist on some teammate kills there. But it's going to be, stretching up to a 3-point lead. And, I mean, the camo versus OS, like, to me, camo, like, what you prefer to see on this map probably just more depends on the style that you want to play. Because, I mean, if you're playing camo for, like, CTF, I guess it lends more towards, like, if you have a player that does tend to, like, lone wolf it a little more and, try to play around angles and flanks. OS is like, you just knock down the front door with a sledgehammer type deal. Where it's like, you are running at them, you know exactly where they are, and you're basically going to have to do everything you can to stop it. Whereas you're getting shot in the back, basically, with the camo. So, I guess player style, it kind of depends on whether or not they like it or not. But we are going to see. I'm actually kind of curious because, the new map additions are going to be relatively recent. I'm wondering if people remember that the jumps exist in the first place. Either that, or they're just not in the habit, I guess, of incorporating that into gameplay as of right now.
There's the habit, and I will also say, and maybe this is just me being not so good at the game, that
it is also more useful in CTF, to be fair.
It certainly is, but here's we've lost somebody.
Player.
Unfortunately, camo. I can turn things around real quick. Turn it from a close game to a blowout. Of course, the thing you gotta watch out for is that sword works both ways.
I mean, 3 points. We've seen much bigger chokes. Let's be real here. We've seen much bigger collapses with much bigger, differentials. So I'm very curious to see how they end up playing this out. But we are back in. And I forgot you could actually update the score and start with a new score. So yeah, we are going to have. It's almost like we never left. As we are going to get right back into business here on screen with puzzles here to start things off. Going to find Scorcher. The shots are going to go through and gets the team help, but still a perfect, which was actually really nice given the movement there from Scorcher. Going to have an assist as well. And just like that, we're up to a 9-10 point lead now. Well, it was close. And then it wasn't.
Yeah, well, we were only... Without that crash, we were only essentially 10 kills away from the halfway point of player game, halfway from that 30-point kill mark. Things change. Each of those deaths, like I said, the differential in no way, shape, or form insurmountable, but there is that differential, and each one of those deaths, as that score goes up, counts more and more and more and more. As the lead increases even more now, 23-34 in favor of Waste Station, who have just apparently decided to step on the gas.
Yeah, they are just taking it to town. It's still a 10-point lead, and really all you have to do now for Waste Station, you just need to trade it out. Yeah, you're more than happy with the lead that you currently have, and you just have to sit there and trade kills and, put yourselves in positions where you're able to be traded. As you can see so far, they're doing a good job of that. It is currently a 10-point lead still on the board. Riznak here is going to find one shot. Is going to turn around, not able to find the second there, but still ends up trading 1 for 1. Dowd is going to get that camo and is going to hop away, barely blinking red shield bar, and still stays alive. So Waste Station continuing to just make these camos work for them. As I mean, many of them have been traded 1 for 1. They're doing a good job here, and okay, there's one that didn't really work out too well, but still ends up getting some kills to go with it, getting some team support. John's gonna hide in the corner. One shot goes down, and this is gonna be Waste Station now, crossing the 40-point mark.
Yeah, what it's just kind of come down to in these last couple of minutes is just Dazed Clan is always kind of separated from each other. They have gotten onto that spawn cycle. They're also not taking the time to get themselves back together. Feels like any time that they are given a kind of breathing room. They're not using that time to regroup. They're instead pushing out and immediately trying to flank, and instead running into essentially meat grinder that is Waste Station currently. They brought it back a little bit though, 34 to 42, and hey, it ain't over till it's over. Live Armada says it's not over till it's over. I've got my heat wave, and you know, God Heat Wave will travel as he goes down to the Caster's Curse.
I mean, it was looking pretty good up until that point where we said something about how good he was playing, and then, you know, it all goes down the tubes. But Dazed is now within 6 points here. Waste Station put their foot off the gas. It's now a 7-point lead right now. Waste Station only 5 away, and, you know, the game is probably going to considerably slow down here, given that Dazed knows that they can't give up lives for free anymore. They still have 12 to go. They're going to find a kill. Riznak will fall. Crozen's trying to work around. I forgot this threat was actually here, and that's been changed, so... You know, new update over there, where the plasmas used to be. The heat wave is going to be in the hands of Waste Station. They're going to lose 2 for 1. It's a 4-point lead.
Yeah, and that threat sensor, if Dazed Clan can potentially get another one, that can help them to bring this game back under control. Or Waste Station might pick off a player who's at top middle in the open and pick up another one in blue util. As we get to the 49 kill mark, 1 kill away is Waste Station. And Starkiller's trying to find him.
Well, it was once again close until it wasn't. And what, I guess I can ask your opinions on it before we go to it, assuming we actually make it there here. But it is going to be forbidden. It is going to be CTF, and we want a Dazed win here to at least send us to a map. Now, oh my God.
Yeah, that was not a backsmack. Somehow, some way, production is losing their mind. We're losing our minds here because that was something else. It was a very nice shot, but I don't think he should have even been able to try that.
That is one of those things, whoever that was that went down, I think it was Crozen, I'm not 100% sure, who is going to go back and watch the stream, and you just point, you're just like, that is some... Oh,
speaking of Crozen, throwing the sniper off the map.
All right. Crozen having a rough day right now, but, you know, it gets better. He had a pretty solid comeback.
You know what, I want that back smack. I'll get the other melee. With this off the map, you can't shoot me in the head like that again.
Yeah, man, you know, you can't get one tap with a sniper if he takes it with him. So, you know, pretty good start off the rip. It is going to be Dowd who's going to snatch this, or I guess was trying to snatch the flag and ended up leaving it behind here and is going to end up going down as a result of it. As players are scrambling all around the flag. Yeah, I was going to say, a little longer than I thought he was supposed to there. And I'm going down immediately. But players are going to go down on all sides. Riznak, last player alive. This should be a flag reset.
Definitely, but Waste Station with all the pressure in the world. Yeah, they stopped that run, but they had to go 2 down, 3 down to do it. And they're continuing the pressure. Riznak is still living inside Dazed's snipe spawn. And now he's pushing over to the Mohawk. It looks like he's trying to set up for another flag run himself.
I mean, we're going to see here. It is going to be Riznak trying to hide. Will get just actually ripped apart by a nade, and another one is going to find him. So down he goes. John with that one, and Dowd is going to pick up this OS again. So the second OS going over to Waste Station here. Trying to pick that one up, and is going to lose the entire OS in that engagement to Live Armada. You know, Armada, not the best start, but, you know, some of those deaths were coming at critical moments like this. Getting rid of that OS, worth the sacrifice on the life to get it all out of there. And now they're going to try... Oh, what a shot that was. I mean, John... We have X-ray, so we know where John is. He doesn't, so Diode, you know... I don't know, maybe, you know, he's one of those players that can see camo wherever it is on the map, you know? I don't have that capability. I can't see anything. I'm blind. This guy's not.
Well, joys of getting older. What can I say?
Nah. We try not to think about it, you know?
We try not to think about it, but it keeps reminding me every time I look in the mirror, every time I play this game, and I try and find the camo player. You know, before they've actually popped, or after they've actually popped it. It's as we're yapping, complaining about old man stuff. Here's the flag running in the hands of Dazed Clan, hands of Live Armada, who in the time that we last looked at him has picked up 3 kills, and looks like he's about to pick up a flag cap as he's taking shots from Dazed Clan's attic. Gets the assist there, so picks up an assist as well. 4, 4, and 4. I guess that's his lucky number. Now he gets to add a 1 to that as Dazed Clan first on the board.
Yeah, that's gonna be the first flag going through here, and still a lot of time left on the clock. I mean, Forbidden is, I guess, one of the 3-cap maps that actually tends to go to 3 caps. You can see the flag will get taken. They're finally gonna finish that kill. Live Armada finds that one, looking to try to pull this flag, at least be a nuisance, but the respawning players of Waystation are gonna shut that one down. The flag off the stand. Didn't really get farther other than that, though, and OS coming up means there's a lot of players flooding over here. 1 second, Crozen, you slid a little too early, my friend, right through it, didn't get the OS. I hope a teammate got it. No, the teammate actually went down, so Crozen's got to go back and get it and try to pop it. No, doesn't actually. Wow. Did he use it?
He did not.
I don't think he did, so that's on the ground. That should be available. As you're going to see Dio just chasing a player down. The flag is going to be out, so Riznak, excuse me, is going to be running that. We're going to see Puzzles will have that OS. So this is going to be big, you know, and that's going to be a flag that is going to go in basically uncontested, except for the very end. As Puzzles trying to just, you know, box. And there goes 1 for 1 there. A double kill for Puzzles here at 9 and 4 right now to help top the lobby along with Starkiller. But we're tied 1-1. It only took about a minute and a half here for Waystation even the score up. So now Dazed looking to try to get aggressive, and they're going to punch Puzzles right off of his perch. Down he goes. Another player's going to go swiping through. It's going to be John looking to close this one out and can't do so. Diode's going to finish that kill. It was just 1 bullet. That was all that was needed. Unfortunately, not going to be enough. As Dazed here, going to have to regroup. 1 dead on either side, and it's all about the map pressure now.
And now we have Riznak here running around the back of Dazed flag. Choosing to reveal his presence now. Picks up 1 kill with the help of a teammate. And picks up the thruster. Another change that was made with this most recent update. There used to be a threat sensor there at the Mohawk, and now it's a thruster. Kind of a curious thing. I kind of felt like the threat sensor had a little more utility here. You could find out where the R team was spawning, playing your flag runs around that, but I don't know, maybe that's the reasoning for removing it. Saying that made things a little too easy.
Maybe a little bit too easy, but you're gonna see Dowd, you know, just working around the top courtyard, but we'll go down. That's 2 dead actually here for Waystation, which should give, you know, a good amount of time available here for the side of Dazed to try and break open a spot, try to find something here. The snipers are out on the board, and John has that OS, so right now Dazed has basically everything that they need to basically make this flag cap work, but instead John's gonna lose the entire OS. And I don't even know if he got a kill out of it, but there is going to be a player going for that flag. The flag's going to get tossed out, but Crozen will go down. So I don't know if Dazed is going to be able to get this one out much farther than this. They're going to lose a couple. The sniper in hand. What a shot that was. And wait, John had a bandit. I thought that was a sniper.
Oh, picked him off at range. Incredible shot there, but Waystation did a really good job neutralizing John when he grabbed the overshield. Kind of just trapped him up at top middle and just sort of peppered him. They didn't have to worry about necessarily killing him. They just had to make him back off and make him trade a couple hits here and there in exchange for not pushing. And the end result of that was his OS just got sort of chipped away little by little by little until it was gone. So it's almost at the point where he may as well have not had it. Now Diode here getting into Dazed Clan's attic. Gets a trade. Starkiller switching over now with the sniper rifle in hand. Now, if he had X-ray like us, he would see the 2 players from Dazed Clan pushing into the attic, and maybe he caught a glimpse of one anyway. Up there he goes. He sees Crozen pushing into his snipe. Does Crozen know where he is? That'll be a no.
But Starkiller is going to lose every teammate there, right? Everyone just went down, so as of right now, he's got no teammate, got no backup here, and he's going to be forced to back away. I was going to see here. Yeah, I mean, it's just players are everywhere. We're down to 4 minutes as well, so time, something that we're going to have to keep an eye on here. Overshield is going to be popping. Now that's going to be a nice shot. Crozen running straight at him. Unfortunately, it's an easy kill. And you can see the player spawning back up, and is going to find another one plus COS. Waystation. This is going to be a pretty good opportunity for them as they're going to pick up everything they need. They're getting these kills on the players coming up for respawn. As Dowd has this OS, You're going to see them start pushing here across the map, and you can see they have a player on that flag down below. They've already pulled it. They just need an opening here to take it, and that should be it. Diode's going to find one, looking to make it two if possible. Is going to find John and is going to grab that flag. Live Armada, only player now available on the map to do something about this.
I don't believe Live Armada is going to be in position to attempt a stop here. Diode should have this in pretty easily. Stopping for a moment, while his teammates take care of Live Armada at the island, but goes down 2-1 now in favor of Waste Station as Puzzles picks up a triple kill and it starts pushing out towards Dazed Clan. They don't care about what we want. They want to end this on a game number 3.
They're not on the side of fun, which is unfortunate. I was actually looking forward to seeing Neutral Bomb, so maybe my hopes will have to be placed into our second match of the day, which will be a contender mix match, and we might see Neutral Bomb Aquarius potentially. So we'll have to wait and see, but until then, we have 2.5 minutes for Dazed to turn this around and make our hopes become reality here. As Crozen's going to be up and is going to be catching that player, looking to steal that sniper, and is going to be forced away instead. Is going to have to duck down and before going around to pick this one up, and still is going to be blocked from this. A teammate will finally clean it up and is instead going to get a shot from the other side as Puzzles come through and just picks him off. So snipers will be in the player's hands, and you can see they're just kind of playing defensive now. Diode's going to be all the way back in the base with this sniper, looking for anyone potentially around. With that OS coming up, though, this might be Dazed's last chance to actually get something out of this. As they're going to pick off the sniper, that's going to be huge. They're going to grab this OS, and now Dazed should have everything they need. They have both snipers. They have the OS. You got to go here.
They absolutely have to go here, and waiting for that opportunity to get the enemy sniper, to get the overshield, that was the ideal thing to do. But they now have to do like a full court press. They all have to get in there as soon as possible and get this pull. There we go.
See, there's a shot.
Heating up. Gets a nice no scope there. Elko, does he see the person that spawned back flag? Yes, he does. Doesn't hit the shot, but flag is already past the 50-yard mark.
And you can see, I mean, this is exactly what they had to do, right? They had to do basically this type. They're going to tie up the game and is looking for these shots, trying to find these players, knows where they are. Is the player just barely walks out and is going to just go sideways here and is going to have a player behind, trying to just stay alive, and is going to toss that sniper off as well, and actually survives this. So, you know, got rid of the sniper and actually kept his life somehow, but that's 2 dead for the side of Waste Station. This might be a chance here. They're going to grab it, and it's going to be run. Crozen has this and is going to go down, though. It's only left up to John in a 1v2 on the map, trying to get to this flag, and is going to get absolutely torched by a grenade. So unfortunately, the flag is going to get reset. 30 seconds to go. We may be headed to overtime after all we were talking about.
We may well be, and I kind of feel like if Dazed had just decided to run the flag towards snipe, they would have had that third flag. They had cover there from the enemy snipe hut. You could have run the flag there. Waste Station was spawning in their back flag. They would have been in a much better position. We're definitely about to head to sudden death overtime here, and I'm excited. I want this to go to the game number 4. I guess Dazed Clan, you know, they're actually listening to what we want. So if I'm Dazed Clan here, though, I want that overshield on the opening. I would even go so far as to say, don't worry about the sniper off the rip. Get overshield, get control of the enemy snipe spawn. Hey, it looks like the fly in the wall system is working, because that is exactly what Dazed Clan has done.
And they get 2 out of it too, actually. They only lose 1. They're going to make it 3. Pick up the sniper. The OS should be in their hands as well, as that's going to be great. As okay, actually, I think that was the OS right there, and it was the hands of a Waste Station player who ended up going down. But this is the opening that you need. The players are coming off a respawn. You got to get another wave of kills here. We're trying to track these players down, where they've gone. You can see John looking for something with this opener potentially, but Crozen is going to fall. Is going to get boxed in the back. Scorcher, though, finds 1, and John is going to get shot in the back again. Probably looking to drop that sniper off the map, and the one time he doesn't actually do it is the one time he does die in the middle of the courtyard. So, unfortunately, that is going to be a player down. Puzzles is going to be working around the back. He's going to spot 2 players here. It's going to be Scorcher as well as Armada down below. Armada with a sniper is going to force him back. You can see they're ready. They want to explode out here. They want to try and catch him, and instead they're going to get caught from behind. Dazed lose 2 players here, and that might be a go signal. That's going to be 3 dead, so that could be Dazed on their way in. Or sorry, Waystation.
Definitely can be. The question is, did Waystation find the snipe from John? I don't think that they did. Dazed Clan did themselves a big favor by getting control of both those sniper rifles and making sure Waystation didn't have one to use against them here. Because yeah, Waystation cleared them out of their base, but they have no power weapons at the moment, and new ones are not going to be up for a little bit here. Dazed Clan needs to take this opportunity to get back control of top middle, try not to give up kills as much as they can. All 4 dead though for Waystation. They're spawning up now in the back of their flag. Looks like they're trying to wait for each other before they start pushing out, but Dazed Clan not immediately pushing in. They're instead going for this overshield. If they saw X-rays, they would see the 2 players running through Rat Tunnel. The hope here is that they are going to predict that and try and clear out top middle before they try and run this flag. See what John does here with this overshield.
I mean, John is going to pick off one, and you can see they're going to get on towards that flag. They're going to pull it in John's direction here, as John is going to be here with this OS to try to just counter anyone that is going to be chasing this. We'll find one, and this might actually be the opening. I don't think anyone from Waystation is in a position on this map to do anything about this, and we may get our wish. We're getting our wish. Dazed says, yes, you may get your map 4. We are going to a map 4 in OT. Dazed is going to
spawns so that you can get an arm without too much fuss. And speaking of getting arms here, looks like in the time that we were yapping about it, Waystation had already gotten the bomb into Dazed Clan's base. It looks like they did get it out, but Dazed Clan goes 3 down in order to make that happen.
Yep, and it looks like the bomb reset as well, because I do see it back in the middle of the map, so it does look like it did end up getting reset. Things didn't happen, as Puzzles is going to be here with this sniper, just staring it down, just going, I dare you to walk out, I dare you to do something, and takes the head off Crozen for added measure here. And you can see the bomb is going to be on the ground. A great second shot from Puzzles. That's a double kill there. Is going to open up the location here. They're going to grab that bomb, and they're going to be arming it here inside the point. As I believe they're gonna, and it did end up getting stopped, or it was armed. It is armed here, so it's 1 point going over the side of Waystation here, and that is gonna be 1-0 right now to open things up. As you can see, Puzzles is just gonna has no ammo left in that sniper, so relegated to just Bandit. Going back, try to pick up some of these high points on the map and oversee everything once again.
Absolutely, and he's just controlling the Dazed Clan snipe tower here. As I say that, he gets assassinated, but
we gotta stop saying things.
Only 3 kills, but 7 assists, okay? He has 7 assists. Dazed Clan has none across the board. It's, as I say that, gets 1 assist, but the one guy with 7 assists, he was crucial up there. He was putting shots on everybody on Dazed Clan, and that was part of the reason why they were able to get that bomb arm the way that they were.
I mean, we are going to see, as of right now, John's going to continue putting shots in. You can see the bomb is going to be in the hands of Dazed here. So they do have possession, as they're trying to get on and move this in towards the back of the site. That bomb is going to be reset in 20 seconds. It's actually a very long time for that ball to be, or for the bomb to be sitting out there for that reset. We're going to see where they go next here, as John is going to be forced out. The bomb is going to be on the ground, still counting down probably for that reset here, trying to track down where these players have gone. They're going to get these players up and around. There's a lot of verticality that you're going to have to deal with, especially when you're playing on that ground floor. And John will end up falling, so that bomb is still ticking away on the reset. I think should be resetting just about now. This Puzzles, just standing guard up top, doing exactly what he's done the whole map, and is going to trade 1 for 1 there, so that's going to be pretty big. And that's going to be a nice, repulse up by Riznak, able to get up into the sniper's nest. And now he has to deal with a player at point blank. Is actually, that wasn't a repulsor kill, was it?
It was not, but it did.
I don't know. Slight delay in the animation. Something went on there, because it looked like he repulsed and the guy died, and I didn't think that was actually what happened. But we are gonna wait and see. Riznak awarded the sniper is at 14 kills as well. That is a crazy number to start things off here. as we get ready. The sniper now handed over to Crozen as they have to push this bomb over to the other side of the map. It's going to find one. That bomb resets in about 20 seconds. Going to miss that second sniper shot, and the sniper will be out of ammo here. So, 8 minutes on the clock. We burned about 4 minutes here, and Waystation currently the only one to put up a point on the board.
And part of the difficulty, I would say, with this map in particular for neutral bomb is just it is so spread out that it's really easy. You might get all 4 down, you might start moving the bomb in, but then the other team will spawn and more than likely have some kind of angle on you from wherever they spawn. And if not on you, then on the people that you're counting on to watch your back.
Yep, absolutely.
Here, we're trying to lock him down from Dazed Clan with the sniper. John takes him out. Riznak holding the bomb here. That's another thing to consider is when you're holding that bomb, that indicator will disappear. I would say it would be kind of hard to do on this large of a map, but it is possible. It is indeed possible to pull a sneak arm. It is possible to just hold that bomb and time your approach and get in the enemy base and get it armed before they can do anything, but it's not going to be as easy as it was sometimes on midship way back in the day. And it's especially not easy when you have a team controlling your armory like Waystation is right now. It looks like they're trying to bring this bomb in for a second arm.
They're trying to get in the front door, but they're getting ripped apart, and Crozen with a big double kill is able to block that one out. So he's able to clear out these players and take them down. So that's going to be a big kill there, and that's going to be Dazed Clan, denying it as well. So the bomb is going to be out on the field. Not going to be anywhere near the base. They don't have to worry about that right now. As, there goes Puzzles, picks up Armada. Starkiller, though, will fall in the process, and that bomb now is going to be taken and tossed away. So John picking that thing up. It is big in the hand, actually. It's a big circular thing. It just gets absolutely domed by Diode. So Crozen last man up for Dazed, which means Waystation is probably going to have a pretty good avenue into this base.
They are, and Diode remaining alive at Dazed Clan snipe. I'm trying to find the guy at the bottom of Blue Tower, which is Scorcher. The top tower, I wonder if Diode sees him. He does not. Scorcher takes him down. Bomb's still, though, on Dazed Clan's side of the map. That's not where you want it if you're any team. You don't want it on your side of the map. You want the bomb at worst in the middle and at best on the enemy side. On the bomb now, Dazed Clan, as Scorcher trades out with the sniper rifle. Starkiller has a good angle on the bomb carrier across the map, though. Let's see if he can put a stop to this.
Yeah, but we're going to see. Starkiller, though, with that sniper, is going to spot a player out and not able to get that shot off there. So, unable to do so, is going to track another player across the map, and we'll miss that as well. But the bomb is going to be resetting here in a few seconds, or, 20 seconds, actually. The counter just started. They're going to see Starkiller looking for this player. Is going to get hit the no-scope, but can't land the finisher here. And is instead going to get taken down in revenge. So John finds that kill. And it's just back and forth. I know this was mentioned in chat. It's just been an absolute slugfest. And Waystation, the fact that they got off a bomb plant at all seems like a miracle, given the way that this has been going. As every time someone comes close, it just gets shattered, and, they're not able to finish that one off.
They just kind of had a perfect storm kind of thing where they had Puzzles up in Dazed Clan's snipe tower who stayed alive for a very long time. The rest of Waystation was able to push the bomb in, and then Puzzles moved so that Dazed would spawn in their snipe at the worst essentially the worst possible place, because then they had to take their sweet time getting to their base to stop the bomb arm. They weren't able to get there in time. That's why Waystation was able to get that off. Why they were able to go up on board. If I'm Dazed Clan, as this time is ticking down, we're getting closer and closer to, completely running out of time. I would say they kind of need to just focus a little bit more on the slays here. They got to get Waystation on a spawn cycle so that they can get their spawns in a predictable pattern. They can get the bomb moving at that point. They can't try and force the bomb in immediately. Otherwise, you're just going to hand it right back to Waste Station and take it to play time. And Waste Station would love nothing more than to play the time here. They will win if there's no other bomb arm right now.
Yeah, I mean, we're down to 3 minutes as well. And I mean, even with the significant difference in slays as of right now, I mean, you have Riznak right now at 25 to lead the lobby, is basically 10 higher than the next highest player. You know, Dazed has still kept this close. They're still in the game. Starkiller, though, will have that bomb in hand, looking to try to move it if possible. But, I mean, there's just teammates everywhere. Everything is so open, just can't really find a way in. And then, you know, just gets absolutely torn to shreds there by Crozen, who finds a second as well to go with it. Looking to find where someone else may fall victim. Is going to spot another. The shot will go wide, but a teammate will get the support and actually will end up falling. So the bomb is going to be down. That was a push up from Dazed, but they lose 2 players in the process. And that is going to be a bit of a problem here for this push. And that bomb is going to, you know, get picked up. It's probably going to get thrown away. Or at least, you know, is going to be sitting there for a little longer of a reset. But Dazed has to make this push happen right now. It's 2 minutes to go on the clock, and they got to get a move on as of right now. Crozen's going to, you know, throw out the repulse. But that bomb is going to get picked up and is going to find an enemy down below as it just throws him into the wall. Yeah, just, you know, just being the bully. Doesn't even have to touch him to throw him against a wall, basically, and be mean. The Dowd is going to come out on top. Is going to find another one. So even though the ball got over here, or sorry, the bomb, you know, they're not able to close things out.
It is a spherical object. You could call it a ball.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I kind of feel like Dazed Clan just needed to position themselves a little better to be able to help each other out. They got the bomb into Waste Station's basement, but then they weren't able to get the help to their bomb carrier when he needed it the most. And now here we have Waste Station. They're just a little cheeky. They're just holding the bomb in their snipe hut. They're not moving it up, but they're just sitting still with it, not sprinting or anything, so that indicator is off map. And this has got to be playing all kinds of nonsense with Dazed. They got to be wondering, where is this bomb? Where is this bomb? Are they trying to run it into our base? What's going on here? Of course, it's never left. It looks like finally Dio's been found, but he's thrown himself and the bomb off the map. I mean,
you can see. I mean, I guess that's one way to reset it, technically, yeah, and it will be reset. So, I mean, it's off the map. 30 seconds to go. 2 dead on Waste Station and 1 dead for Dazed. Dazed is gonna have to take this. They gotta push this. They gotta push it now. Scorcher with a triple kill is just clearing out the base, and Dazed here might get a last-second push, and they're trying to get in. The Scorcher's gonna force another player down, and they're gonna arm this potentially. The arm is on its way. They're trying to get this done. They're trying to hold it. Someone's got to hold it. I think John.
They did.
They got it. They got it.
Just long enough.
They got it. And John barely.
15 seconds
Can you
on the clock.
Can you tank a nade by standing in front of it and
You
like
can
preventing
indeed.
damage? Because I feel like that's basically what happened. Is John just threw himself in front of it, like protecting the president, and just went, "I will die for my friend who is arming this bomb," and went down for the team. Which means we go to overtime, and you know, we spent the entire time waiting for someone to arm this. And here we go. So it is going to be picked up here by Starkiller, who's going to walk it right into the base, basically. I don't know how it got here this quick.
Yeah, the overtime with neutral bombs a little bit different. It doesn't work like the way it does for CTF. It just is within the game. There's just 3 more minutes on the clock, and if a team doesn't score at the end of that 3 minutes, it just ends the game. HRL rules, and please do correct me if I'm wrong, would be that they would play another round, sudden death, whoever gets the first arm wins. But yeah, there's 2 minutes here on the clock, basically, for either one of these teams to try and get another arm off.
So I won't lie, I don't think neutral bombs in the rule set yet. But that would be how it would work, following with the way that the overtime rules work currently with other HRL game modes. So that's a good reminder. Thank you for that. I do need to add that to the rule set. But that is correct. That is the way it should work. And we are going to see, yeah, you know, 2 minutes on the clock, though. Dazed picking up some momentum here with 3 dead on the side of Waste Station. This might be their chance to make it happen, especially with the respawners coming up. And Crozen going a man on a mission, trying to go right in towards these players. Puzzles is going to find one. Down goes another. Starkiller is going to fall in response here, but Dazed, I think, got the bomb basically to the point. So they just got to get it down, but they're losing everybody on the team. And unfortunately, that is going to stall things out a bit.
I kind of feel like they got a little too close to the sun. If they had just taken a little bit more time, gotten an additional round of slays, that would have been the arm right there. I feel like they're trying to be a little scrappy with it. And I don't know, maybe they're thinking that they will have some additional time on the clock at the end of this minute, but they perhaps don't know. Regardless, Starkiller picking up another kill onto the Scorcher, getting into his tower, trying to find out where Dazed Clan is. Picks up a second one in the form of John. These teams are slaying a little bit more evenly, the stats notwithstanding. Dazed Clan has started answering back a little bit more, but 30 seconds on the clock. I don't know that either of these teams will actually get this arm in this
Something
time.
to note too. Puzzle's up to 20 assists, right? He is just continuing to just be the assist monster in the lobby right now, is leading all players. You're gonna see the bomb will go down. Scorcher did have it in his possession, ended up going down, and John's gonna fall as well. So that's gonna be 2 dead here. Waystation looking to try to take advantage of that, and they are gonna be taking this ball. But Crozen with that sniper is gonna shut things down again. Crozen is really just showing up in these clutch moments for the side of Dazed. This time is gonna tick down, and we are gonna be tied. And that means, you know, we gotta start it up again. Sudden death. Again. Well, welcome back, everyone. If you're just joining us, we're on Neutral Bomb. This is the overtime, technically. We've already played through a whole map of Neutral Bomb, and it did end 1-1 in a tie. And because of Neutral Bomb rules, it just ends after that. So we go again. First one to arm this bomb is going to take it. Potentially the series if Waystation's the one that does it. As the sniper shots are going to come through, they're going to miss, though. He's going to make contact. So there's one kill. Crozen goes down. John goes down. Scorcher goes down, which means Live Armada is the last one standing, and is gonna find that clutch kill on towards Riznak. Needs to stay alive and is gonna toss that bomb out. So great play here from Live Armada. Gets, you know, slain by Starkiller there as his reward basically, but that was a big play from Dazed. They almost lost in the opening 30 seconds.
That they did. Just that came down to Starkiller having an incredible start. They're leading the lobby with 5 kills, but John is not far behind with 4. But man, that gets scary, especially, you know, Live Armada probably feeling the ice in his veins as he's getting that bomb out of there at the last second.
I mean, deservedly so, given what was just happening there. I don't blame him whatsoever, but actually, hey, Dazed is making this push happen here. They're going to take 3 players down from Waystation.
That bomb, did he bring that in with a repulsor? Just, that thing got in there so quick.
Very possible here. And oh, this was Dazed's chance. They had it, 3 dead, and every player goes down to the spawning players on Waystation. So that is going to be the bomb, I think, taken out. So, you know, crisis averted twice in a row. Starkiller is going to be the hero this time, as both teams getting some close calls here in this overtime off the rip. They're just, you know, cutting it pretty close and just getting away with the skin of their teeth. So, you know, it's a close game. It's maintained a close game. This is what you love to see, but Waystation's going to lose everybody.
I feel like Dazed Clan has definitely stepped up the Slayer game a little bit. Yeah, Starkiller's leading the lobby with 8 kills, but Scorcher and John with 6 apiece, making it a little bit more even. Now what Dazed needs to do, they need to just keep up this slaying pressure. They need to get 2 down here, 3 down here. The last guy is ring 1. They kind of don't want to let him run around and do whatever. They also don't want to let Waystation get splits and split them up. They kind of just need to have the best of both worlds. Get this guy here, keep the Waystation base cleared out. It looks like they are succeeding. Puzzles is still alive, but he hasn't been able to do all that much. And Scorcher ends up finding him, takes him down. But does he know that Waystation has spawned at their snipe? Thinking that he does, judging by the teammates. There's look at this, John saying, "Get down, Mr. President," but it wasn't enough. But hey, Live Armada's here. And hey, there is sticky arming. There is sticky arming, so they're going to get it. Dazed Clan with the sticky arm and the win. Well, actually, did not know there was sticky arming on this. A couple of times I played it, playlist. It's just never had come up. But
Yeah, I didn't actually know that.
game
So,
number
map
5
number
alert.
5. And welcome back. We're here with map number 5. It's Slayer between Waystation and Dazed. Dazed looking to complete the reverse sweep, and Waystation looking to avoid getting reverse swept and get to a 2-2 record here. Waystation did win the first Slayer, so they do have that knowledge in their back pocket that they can be happy about. And a little bit of confidence slaying-wise since they've led most of this series in slaying. The Dazed has fought uphill this entire way. They are continuing to do so. And they've made it all the way to a map number 5. But Puzzles has a sniper, has the translocator. It's a lot of power-ups in Puzzles' pocket. And, we're going to see who's going to be on the receiving end of this first.
I'm with this 4-kill lead currently. I like how Waystation is playing this. They know that they have the better position. They have the power weapon control. They don't need to overextend, even as Dazed Clan is trying to close this down to a 3-kill lead. Puzzles, he's not going to overextend. He's not going to overchallenge. He's just going to play his life, pick up what kills he can, and just be a total nuisance for Dazed Clan as he picks up a nice double kill there. Still a 3-kill lead. Sorry, 2-kill lead at this point. But Live Armada making it a 1-kill lead now. But Dazed Clan, they're answering right back. This is already a much stronger performance on a Slayer for them compared to game number 2.
And Live Armada with a hot start too is leading the entire lobby with 7 kills. Had some clutch performances, but was, on the bottom, tended to be towards the bottom of the scoreboard. So this is what you want to see out of the player that I know maybe been worried, basically going into this map. They're probably thinking, okay, might have to be more supportive and the gun's not firing as well as they'd hope. Well, Live Armada is at 7 kills, and that is 7 of the 11 kills currently for Dazed. So it's doing a fantastic job so far, is involved in 75% of the kills the team has had so far this map. Is continuing to just charge forward, so maybe some newfound confidence here. As as immediately say that, it gets taken down in classic fashion. I should really need to stop opening my mouth about that. But the sniper's coming back up.
Reigns supreme.
Yeah, of course, right.
Here we go, Star Killer with the camo. But Dazed Clan trying to find him. I feel like they almost saw him, and they finally do take him down. The position that they're in, though, kind of suspect, but somehow they managed to pull it out. It's now a 1-kill lead only. How those people did not die at bottom middle is a mystery to me, but if you're Dazed Clan, it's a good mystery to have. And Riznak getting taken down by Scorcher there, as Dazed is actually in the lead now, 20-17. As Scorcher picks up a triple kill, 7 kills for him as well. Doesn't find the overkill, but that's okay as far as I'm concerned.
You're going to be happy no matter what with that for sure. As Waystation, that's 3 dead again. Waystation is just a wave of deaths, followed by another wave of deaths. It's a 6-kill lead for Dazed. I mean, granted, we're only at the halfway point, not even there yet. We're not even at 25 kills. But Dazed is looking good right now. Waystation a little bit scattered around the map. They did have some split spawns, but coming back up, the sniper is in Dazed hands. Waystation is working from behind right now, basically, as everything's kind of slowed down. Everyone's, trying not to be over aggressive here and not be a reason that things go crazy. The Scorcher on a killing spree is going to find a 5th kill, looking to make it 6 if he can finish this one off. Is around the border and is going to chow out, is going to pick up the kill, but goes down in the process. As again, the chows are coming in, and Starkiller is going to find one, sticks actually another, and ends up getting some support from a teammate. So it's a 5-kill difference. Dazed has crossed the 25-point mark here, over halfway. Waystation, though, is definitely not going to go away. But they do seem to have recovered from those back-to-back 3 deads here. As you can see, Puzzles outside is just going to... Well, that was a pretty big explosion there that just flew the body away. Starkiller looking for this camo. It's going to be up in about 20 seconds here. You can see the movements here, and all of Dazed Clan working towards this because they know what is coming up next on the map, and they're doing a good job of kind of maintaining control and remembering where stuff is. As you can see, the shots are going to come through once again. I think the sniper's out on the field as well, so Frozen's got that in hand, and it's still a 6-point lead for Dazed, so they're doing a really good job of just maintaining this right now. It's just a constant 6. If they can trade out successfully, they're going to be more than happy.
Absolutely they will, and they got Frozen watching camouflage with that sniper rifle. and it doesn't look like anybody from Waste Station was in position. Scorcher ends up getting away with it. Just I say that, he goes down, but hey, denied the camo. And Frozen, unfortunately, does not hit either of those shots. And looks like we've got an individual joining.
Yep.
I'm not
Well, we'll see
sure.
if they end up leaving. I hope they don't spawn in here. It looks like they are going to spawn in, so we may have to end it. Oh, no, they're
There we
gone.
go.
All right. All right. Everything can continue as is. They pretended like they weren't even there to begin with. They kind of join in.
But it
Oh,
looks
you're
like
20.
they
It's going to be your score line. And, you know, if you're dazed, you're probably just going to keep the speed up. You're just going to keep flying. And hopefully that the momentum is going to carry you guys over the line here.
Yeah, you might just. And neither team actually picking a kill yet. Both of them are actually playing a little bit more cautiously.
Well, I think
Crows living still at bottom middle and just fighting constantly with player at dummies. Gets
I
the
think both
assist.
teams remember Aquarius, honestly, off this reset, and they're going, we don't want anything to happen in the first 30 seconds because we know how that went last time. And they're actually, you know, being very conservative about it. Dod's going to pick up this camo as well, so going to grab that. So power up on the side. The sniper should be out on the field somewhere as well. Right now, 4-kill lead, so it is going to be narrowed down a little bit here as we get things going. And you're going to see the, well, there's going to be another kill. The shot's coming through. The translocator is going to get out, and they're going to get the camo kill as well. So big kill there on the side of Dazed to get it up to a 5-point lead once again. The sniper is going to be out, picked up by John. And that is now going to go to work. And, you know, Dazed looking like they have some of the tools that they need right now.
Absolutely they do. And the really crucial thing was to take out that camo player. They did so. They got the sniper in hand. They're just 10 kills away now. And that slower start, I think, was the best thing. Don't get too crazy. Don't think, oh, we can just keep on rushing and make success just by throwing bodies at the problem. They're playing it smart. Even here, they're trying to bait out a player at sandbags so that John can snipe them. They don't end up taking the bait, but they end up collapsing on other people who came in through Keydoor and through Camo Spawn. 42-37 now. The lead has tightened, but this is still in favor of Dazed Clan. They've got the power position on the map. They have sniper rifle in hand. Didn't pick up a kill yet.
Sniper's out of bullets. Sniper's out of bullets. So now
I'd
red.
say at this point now, you know, let's see Dazed Clan kind of collapse in on these Waste Station players. And there we go. The fly on the wall strat working perfectly as Crozen picks up number 44.
If it's only 6 more points, it's 6 kills splitting is going to be the difference between these two teams. And Dazed only needs 6 more. Make it 5. Looking to make it 4 here. The double box comes in. A big double kill out of Crozen here. As he's looking to make it a 3rd, trying to pick up another player behind the scoreboard. That player goes down. All the players of Waste Station are just flying out one by one here. And it's now 48-39. It's a 9-kill differential. And John, with this camo, may be able to just end the game and has it in his hands here. He's going to walk up behind these players.
Get the back smack. Just get the back smack.
Yeah,
worry
just
about
want
anything
back
else.
smacks if you can.
Hey,
And there you go. They're
that
going to
works
pick up that last one. And the reverse sweep is complete. Dazed is going to take it 50.